unusual coincidences after 11 for 3 lovely prizes.
One of our favourite segments, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
In fact, I've had a letter from a gentleman called Bruce who, for reasons best known to himself, won't phone in after 11, but he writes, "Dear Bruce, here's a strange coincidence. About 4 years ago, I had a very short dream which went as follows."
Mail to me.
Yeah, but I take care of the mail. It wasn't a personal letter. It wasn't a job offer.
No,
It wasn't a poem.
No, if they are personal.
Oh, well, of course I'd give them straight to you.
No checks have come in under that banner, have they?
No, just a press cutting.
Oh.
Dear Bruce, a strange coincidence. About 4 years ago, I had a very short dream which went as follows. I walked down the pathway of an old house from the front door to the gate. I pull the gate open, walk out onto the street and climb onto an old Douglas motorcycle. The street is unsurfaced. I'm wearing an Australian First World War uniform with all the buttons on the jacket done up. Once seated on the motorcycle, I look up at an open window on the second story of the house and I wave to a woman. Dream fades to black. The next minute, or whatever, in the dream, I was standing in a public... What?
Hall?
I was standing in a public hall where there were rows and rows of soldiers in First World War uniforms eating at long tables. I was standing next to a table on which there was a couple of large containers of hot soup. I asked a woman who was serving the soup the following question: "Where are these blokes going to?" To which she replied, "They have just come down from Broadmeadows, where the light horse soldiers trained, and they're leaving for the Middle East tomorrow." "Righto, look after them," I said. End of dream. About 6 months later, I'm driving down Cecil Street in South Melbourne.
On a motorbike?
Here's where the whole thing gets creepy. Look out the window of the car to my right, and there is the house, exactly as I had seen it in my dream. I had never seen this house before. Naturally, I did a U-turn and double-checked the house. Everything about the place was exactly as I had seen it in my dream. The pathway, the gate, everything. The house is in Howe Crescent, believe it or not. Regards, Bruce.
Well, that's the sort of thing we want to hear tonight. The strange and unusual coincidences that could come from a dream, Phil, or an odd phone call in the middle of the night.